They say all pain is the same. I beg to differ. The black man's pain is intensified to where he is locked within himself, his mind, hardly ever finding a way out. Looking and searching for a way to release it, we turn to each other.
This is called Step in the Name of Love. I remember asking my father if we could go to McDonald's. It was the night of the Chicago Bulls championship game. You know, the one where Jordan hit the game-winning shot. My dad reached back, fixed my Chicago Bulls hat, said, "Anywhere you want to go, champ." He turned up the music and started singing Step in the Name of Love by R. Kelly. Y'all remember that? Step, step, side to side, round and round, bring it back. Yeah. That was his and my mother's song. Every time that song would come on, they just started dancing. Didn't matter where they were, they just started dancing. We went to McDonald's and he took me into the bathroom to wash my hands. He was always big on clean hands. He said the proper way to wash your hands is to rinse your hands thoroughly, lather and sing the happy birthday song twice, and rinse thoroughly again. I still follow that trick to this day. I remember us walking out the bathroom, some guys were staring at us. My dad spoke to them, they didn't say anything back. "What you want, sport?" my dad asked. I remember I always wanted the chicken nugget Happy Meal. I used to love the apple pies, but he always got me fruit. He was a firm believer that if you ate something unhealthy, then you had to eat something healthy. We walked back to the car, he latched me in the seatbelt. I heard someone say, "Hey, you got $1, man?" Matter of fact, just give me your whole wallet. So my dad rummaged through his pocket saying, "Anything you want, sir, anything you want, please. I have my son with me." While he handing over the money and anything he had in his pocket, he was pleading with the guy. "Nigga, F you and your son." That's what the guy said as he pulled the trigger. I heard a loud boom. I saw my dad fall back against the door, slide down to the ground. The guys took off running. I started to cry, and I remember calling out and reaching out for my dad, but I was restrained in the seatbelt. My dad was taking deep breaths in and out. I remember that with each breath he took, it looked like it was getting harder and harder for him to breathe. He reached his blood-filled hands out to me and managed to grab my hand before it fell back into his lap. I saw my dad take his last breath. The rest of the night is like a blur. There's a lot of people screaming and running around. I remember someone picked me up and was like, "Yo, he doesn't need to see this." But it was too late. To this day, that night haunts me. I have nightmares every night and can't get to sleep without my medication. My life hasn't been the same since. It's been hard growing up without a father. It's been hard knowing that I'm the last person he ever saw him alive. I feel bad sometimes that I forget what he looks like, but I don't know what's worse. Remembering his life or trying to forget how he died. The one thing that I'll never forget is that R. Kelly song. Step in the Name of Love. Step, step, side to side, round and round, bring it back.
Peace. What is true freedom? if your mind is locked up and your imagination is non-existent? Are you living somebody else's dream? Somebody else's life?
In the meadow's grass, and he leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my faith in him.
The day Jennifer left, I came home, and instantly I knew something was wrong. I saw a note attached to the lampshade. Before I opened it, walked to the back room, saw that all her clothes were gone. Everything inside of me went cold. Only thing that was left behind was a picture that me and her took when we went to Coney Island. I picked up that picture, sat down, and read the letter.
Everything started out so good, but the drugs and the alcohol, it just tore us apart. I love you, and I pray that you will get the help you need. And I promise to be there for you when you get clean. I love you, and I always will. Jennifer.
I sat there just staring out a window in that one spot. I reached for my gold box, filled with my goodies. That's what she used to call it. But by then, it was routine. Hit that day. I wanted to forget Jennifer. I wanted to forget life. I just kept telling myself, this is the last time. This is the last time. Pain has a way of stinging the heart. The pain of Jennifer leaving overpowered the drug. No matter how high I got, I just couldn't get her out of my head. I didn't care about anything or anybody else. I called out of work for the next couple of days, and life just seemed to slip by. I began to sell everything out of my apartment just to get my next fix. Before long, I was sleeping on the floor. You know, it's a strange feeling when you're standing outside of your apartment, looking at an eviction notice with 2 bags of your entire life personal belongings. I had $20 in my pocket and nowhere to turn to. I stayed with a friend for a couple of weeks. Well, he caught me in his room stealing just trying to get my next fix. And I ended right back on the streets again. I had finally hit rock bottom. I slept on the subway, and I just kept riding it back and forth until morning time. I had decided that day that I'll spend my last $20 on some goodies. And then I would kill myself. I thought I might as well leave this world the same way I came in, with nothing. That'll teach Jennifer. I pray that the gift will be too much for her to carry. I went and bought my last batch of goodies and rode the train to Coney Island. I sat on the same bench me and her had our picture drawn at. As I wrapped my arm, I began to cry. I was hoping that the heroin would do its job, so I went to take my life. I just sat on that bench imagining the person that finds me with a needle sticking out of my arm. No matter how high I tried to get, I just kept coming down. Every time I felt myself come down, I'd take off selling again. As I came down, I sat on that bench and I watched the sunset. I saw God. I saw God in the clouds. I saw God and He spoke to me. God told me that it's not my time and that He was gonna give me a second chance. And I thought, if God was willing to give me a second chance, then I better do everything I can and take it.
Check it. Now watch stay in it. Niggas make moves, but when I write on paper, just take a look in my eyes and recognize I'm not affected by haters. While you see me doing shows in different locations, learn to stand on my own too. That's what I'm supposed to do. I swear you can't mess with your crew. The vibes chill when the gang's there. Mad trees in the air, we pass around like we just don't care. Living life to the fullest. The type of confidence to bring when you go and just do it. Now you just spot to me, man, I'm one of the truest. Yeah, I'm 804 for real, hit the jacks when I'm flowing. You better know it, man. I wear my heart on my sleeve, just to go and paint a perfect picture of me. Blood, sweat, and tears, what I leave on the beat when I speak. I see that you listen, I'm so thankful for the chance I've been given. I look around at my peers, take notice that we all out chasing careers. Not a competition, really, I'm just glad that I'm here. Cause iron sharpen iron and I'm fully prepared. Now you aware of what your boy brings to the scene. Been painting pictures, oh so vividly. Been blessed with the gift of imagery. The voice of the streets, hear the passion in the words I speak. That's documented. Question, tell me how I'm supposed to smile in your face like everything is all good, when people that I know from around the way is either dead or in jail. I wish your brother would. Some of them already know this song already. Go. Hey, when it's time to let it go, what you gotta do? Hey, nigga, I better let it go. Woo! Come on. Oh no. Hey, it looks like another love TKO. I better let it go. Hey, it looks like another love TKO. Hey, now I don't like what she thinks that she doing to me. It needs to end now, like 1, 2, 3. When she says she coming home, but she really with a girl. You be lying, tryna act like I don't be out with my homies. Say you with your mama, then I call your mama. I know how to act, but ain't with no drama. But no, I can't take it, baby. The things you saying, I can't even feel it. Only perpetrating, say we with the homies. Look, if we both cheating, it ain't even. Hey, think I better.
Grooves was right. It's time to let it go. It's time to take the chain of pain we harbor in our minds and release it. Looking deep within ourselves to find the answer. 9 times out of 10, the answer is right in front of our face. But it's up to us to pick up the key and unlock greatness. Am I my brother's keeper? Damn right. Because we're united by one thing, a black man's pain.